Selamat pagi, apa kabar? Bagus? That's good morning. How are you doing? Good? I'm good. It's a little bit hot. I wanted to bring you guys along today. And I must say, I'm actually here in the office right now. I've been reading through you guys' comments, and I just want to say I'm so appreciative for every single one of you. A lot of you guys are new around here, and a lot of you are leaving comments, and I've never seen your name before. I don't think you've ever left a comment, and I want to say thank you so much. And to all of you guys who are always leaving comments, thank you so much. It means a lot. Today, a couple things. A lot of people have been asking me how to get into Bali. How to get into Bali, what to expect when you come to Bali. So today I just wanted to go through a couple tips, ways that I know I've met people who are coming into Bali from other places. So I thought I'd make today's episode about that. I'm actually batch recording podcasts. If you guys don't know, there's a podcast happening every other day being posted. Lukelifecharms, that's linked below on Apple, Google, all these places. And if you can rate that, that'd be amazing. Gear, really cool gear. Link below as well for you guys looking for masks, bags, whole bunch of stuff. That's linked below. And the third thing I wanted to say, or maybe it's the fourth thing, is we've raised 80, I think like $76 to give back to the people for the sustainable living, if you guys can remember. And on top of that, taking money from what I'm getting from this month and putting that into there as well. We're also gonna be working with hopefully an orphanage in Uluwatu. So all of you guys who are contributing to me and my channel know that it's going for a great cause, great reason. And I'm gonna be hands-on and filming it when I'm there so you guys can actually see the difference that you guys are making by just literally supporting me, this channel, and this mission. So today, we're gonna talk about how to get into Bali in 2020. Okay, so as you guys know, for me, context is a huge thing, and I hope you guys don't mind. This is like my kind of like office area, so I'm bringing you guys along, and I'm really chill, having some coffee, and I really want to explain to you guys how I came here, because this will help you understand why it's a different approach for you watching this, trying to come to Bali now. Okay, so on that note, I came to Bali in February, and before to come to Bali, there was 2 visas that I knew of that you could just get. When you came here, you could get the visa on arrival. Where you came here, you had 30 days. If you had paid for the visa on arrival, you could extend it for 30 more days. I came in on no visa. It means I came here, I just walked through there, and I had 30 days to be here. This was in March when I came here. I was one of the last people here on the flights before they canceled that. So that policy does not exist right now. So a lot of people are asking me this and like, can I come in there on the same thing you did? It's different now. They canceled that. They suspended that back in March when I came. They canceled it the next day. That was right before they closed the airport, and it hasn't been the same since then. So everyone trying to come on that visa thing, it's much different now. The second thing that I think you guys should know when I came here is all the people here were offered an emergency visa. So we got that message, I think back in April, saying that everyone was going to be granted an emergency visa, so no one paid for any kind of extension visas for a couple months. Then in July, what happened was everyone here was told they had a month to get an extension on their visa because the emergency part was going away. So now some people are paying, I don't know, maybe 20 bucks a month or 30 bucks a month on this emergency one to extend, I believe. I'm not a master of this. I'm telling you from my own experience and what I know. And a lot of people were able to get different kinds of visas for longer term, business visas and everything. So what you have to do if you want to come to Bali in 2020 is, for me, the route that we have is a Kitas. We have the Kitas visa, and that visa allows us, we have a business here, we pay taxes here, we are allowed to live here, and that visa is good for 2 years. That's the Kitas visa. I'm a big ROI guy. I'm a big person. I really believe on return on investment. So I wanted a visa that was the best for the long term. So now being in Bali on a Kitas visa, which brings to the good news, is you guys who are not here in Bali right now, from what my understanding is that you can still get a Kitas. You just have to have someone here that will sign the papers. So you can be away, and if you have someone here, you can go in for a Kitas with them. So this is like the in to Bali right now. You can get in. For example, we have a Kitas, me and Dana have a Kitas. We can leave, we can go back to Canada or States or back to France. and come back in on the Quitas visa. Now, I'm saying everything from the information that I know. The information's changing every day. So a lot of people have been asking me like, what about this? What about this? Can you change? They're changing all the time, the rules. I believe now they have like an e-visa where everything's done online, where you don't even have to go into the place, I think, if you're here. But the advice that I gave to people, they have telex visas, social visas, I say Quitas. Because the cool thing about the Quitas visa is you're allowed to work here. You can have a business here. And I feel like I repeat this every single day to you guys who send me messages. The cool thing is you can be here and you can work. Basically, they give you the business name and then what you do for your business, and you're good to go. You just pay your taxes and everything is good. Because what you don't know is everyone that's here and who does work, no one ever talks about it, is you're not allowed to do that. Like if they were to bust in your home and see you working on a computer, even though you're not getting paid here, you're getting paid in your account in your other country, you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to make any kind of money here. You're not allowed to do any of that kind of stuff. So why you want the Quitas? Because that protects you. It's legal. You're allowed to do it. And more importantly, you're allowed to stay here for 2 years. Now, the price for that, everyone is charging different prices. And like I say, I have a person who's been able to help me and my friends and people close to us for these 2-year visas, the Quitas. And this is the one that allows you to have the business here. You hold that business forever. You open a bank account. You're allowed to do all this stuff legally. That is going to cost you, you need 2 people, and it's going to cost you around 60 million, around this price, 60 million rupiah. It's about $3,000, $4,000 for 2 people, and gives you 2 years. I always tell people to go with that because as a resident, as I've been residents of so many countries, Germany, France, I'm about to be French, and Australia, it's very hard to find a place that you can get into by just paying a certain amount of money. Trust me, like in France, every year we had to renew it. I had to have a sponsorship. My team had to come in there with me. They had to explain it. They needed to see everything from my past. Like it was a bunch of stuff, birth certificate, everything. When it came to here with the Quitas, there was no showing your bank account. There was nothing. All they asked for, and now I'm recording this in 26th of October, so everything can change on the 27th of October, but this was the best way that I found. This is the best way that I found to do things. Of course, there's other ways and other visas, but guys, the best way that I found it was to do it by the Quitas. That's what I have. That's what the people closest to me that I know that are here and they have their own places here, they all are on this visa. It allows you to work legally and stay here for up to 2 years. Then you just renew it every year. So that's that. That would be the #1 way to come to Bali with this. If anyone watching this video is prepared and you guys are ready to get the information, send me an email. It's going to cost, if you're not ready to pay more than $3,500, then don't write an email to me because I won't even pass you off to people because that's what it is for that visa. And that's the one that I'm sure of. And that's the one that my people can take care of, or the people who helped me can help you take care of. So that's the thing to come to Bali. And that's probably the best way that I know of right now to come to Bali is on that business visa. And yeah, that's through my opinion, through my experience. That's what I would say for you guys because right now people are always asking me, Luke, why you're not traveling? Why it's not going on? Right now, going and coming out of other places is not the problem. The problem is hoping that the flights aren't canceled. So why it was more important, I found, to find a visa for staying in Bali was that because you can stay here, you're not forced to fly and go anywhere and do a visa run and come back. And you never know what can happen where things get locked down or closed or anything. And you want to make sure that you're legally able to stay in a place and just not having to worry about having to go. So even if you guys are in Bali watching this, if you're in Bali right now, I would give you the recommendation to switch to the Quitas. And like I say, I'm not a representative of them. I'm not getting paid anything to say this. I just speak from one person to another. I think that the prices are gonna go up if it's up to me, because since the tourism is down, me personally, I believe that they're gonna raise the prices possibly of the visas, so that way they're generating more money, which makes perfect sense because they're losing $652 million a month. They gotta make that up somewhere. So that would be the #1 thing that I would say is to switch to that, to get yourself the security, to know that you can stay here for 2 years. And even though it's a big price to pay, I understand for a lot of people, the benefits outweigh that price. Because I always tell people, if you came to Bali, if you only had $1,000 to your name, let's say that. If you had $1,000, you can literally live for like 3 months here. You wouldn't live great. You wouldn't be all the Western restaurants, but you could live. You could survive. You can, I mean, this is like my office space right here. I don't even know the price, maybe close to like $200 or something like that a month for a place just like this with the view. Like, I mean, it's decent. Like, I mean, I probably, if I was by myself, I'm not sure if I mean, I could live here. It's just an office for me, but this is what I would do. And once you have this visa and you got it processed, I would highly recommend that you start writing people to get a place here, because now the prices of everything are down. So I believe a place like this would normally cost, I don't know, maybe 3 times the price of what I'm paying for, because I just walked by here every day and no one was ever here. And I just was like, I kind of want an office area, and the people here for sure would love to have the extra cash. And that's why I kind of did that here. I call this a station of creation. My creation station, like where I live, is like just like a little bit of ways away. But that's what I would do. You'll more than make up the money that you're going to spend for it, because these are the questions I'm answering. These are the questions that people are asking me. Now, most of the places are all, like, from what I've seen, like half the price. So even coming here, the price that you pay to have those visas and everything, you make up for by the living here for so much cheaper. Like, of course, you can go to the Western places, and I mean, I like them. I like the local places as well. But you can eat at the local places for one meal for less than 50 cents. So to give you guys a comparison and be like, well, if I spend all that, then that's going to be my living expense. You can live lower, and because you have a business and you can work legally, you can host retreats, you can do all that stuff, you can promote it because it's now legal, and that's the best in that I would tell you. Like, this is what I tell people who write me on Instagram. This is what I would tell my best friends. Like, if you only have like $4 grand saved up and you want to travel and you can't live in the country that you're in right now, I say use that, get the visa to come here, and then worry about making the money when you're here, because you're around a lot of creating people and people who are doing it. So that would be the #1 advice that I'd give. If you guys are serious about it, drop comments. People respond to people's comments on here. You guys know more than me, but this is just from my perspective to you all to get a visa to come here to Bali, because with the Ketas, you're allowed to come here from what I've been told. Now, there might be agencies, this all could change and be irrelevant on the 28th of October. But as of right now, that's what I would say for you guys. A lot of questions about it all the time to me. If you have any more questions, I'll do a whole, maybe this week, or yeah, maybe this week, I'll answer all these questions you guys have about Bali, the prices, anything you want. Leave it in the comments on what the video should be about. Leave it down below. I'll do a video on it, trying to answer as many questions as I can, because so much is changing. So many places are opening, so many places are closing, so many villas they're stopping, and then some of them, they're renting them for half the price. There's so much going on right now, and I just want to try to bring you guys the most value I can. So this is my way that I believe you guys can get into Bali right now in 2020. And if I can help you guys out, leave a comment here below. If you guys are ready to pay, like, I think about $3,500. If you're ready for that, send me an email. My info's down below, that you're serious about it, and I can put you in contact. It's not me who does it. I can put you in contact with someone, a serious representative, who can talk to you about what it is that you're going through. But I don't want to send everyone to them, because there are only like 3 people who do it for me. So that's that for you guys. And on that note, drop your questions below. Anything you want to know about Bali, questions you have about Bali. All of you guys who have been contributing to me, contributing to my channel, thank you so much. We probably this week, towards the end of this week, we're going to go to that farm and we're going to give our donation from this channel for all you guys who've been contributing. A special thank you to Sandra as well. You were the first person who contributed for that. That money goes to the people of these sustainable living and sustainable food for people. That's happening probably later this week. I'll film it. And on that note, I think that's kind of it. I think I'm kind of done. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to edit this video right now and get it out on the same day, because I said things are changing like every other day now. All the rules are changing. So just want to get that out to you. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being here. Hope you guys are doing okay and hanging in there. Check out Instagram Live. We're doing lives just about every single morning as well. Drop me a message on Instagram. I'm trying to get back to everyone there. And on that note, thank you guys for watching. Oh, and mentorship with me one-on-one. The application's below. And on that note, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being here. Have a great Monday. I believe I'm posting this on Monday. And for the record of this video, This is the 26th of October, 2020. So this is, if you're watching this in 2021 or 2024, then maybe this is irrelevant, but that's the news that I have so far, and a question that I get asked every single day, multiple times on multiple social media platforms. So hopefully this helps you guys out. Thank you for being here. Thank you guys for watching. All of you new people around here, welcome. You're always welcome here, and I'll speak to you guys all later. And everyone, always remember to work hard, be brave, and don't forget to smile.